Struggling with personal power? Wondering where you have to go to get some? Interested in how you can deepen your connection to the divine? I know these are a few questions you've been asking yourself, and you're in the right place. I'm Jacqueline Hopper. I'm a psychic empowerment coach, energy healer, and best-selling author. I help people from all walks of life connect to their spiritual self and support them in expanding their relationship with the universe. I support spiritual entrepreneurs who desire thriving businesses that make the money and impact they wish to make. This podcast combines everything I've learned during my own spiritual journey and my time working with hundreds of clients. It's my love letter to anyone who's yearning to harness the power that they have. Welcome to the Sovereign Soul with Jacqueline Hopper. Hello, 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 hello. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the second. Okay, now listen, I am not about to number my episodes, but I have to tell you, I think until we get beyond the third episode, we are really making this a monumental event. Okay, so welcome to the second episode of the Sovereign Soul with Jacqueline Hopper. I hope this finds you well. We are keeping in with the topic that we spoke about in the first episode, which was gratitude. Okay, we talked all about that. And today I want to give you guys a little bit more substance. Ooh, I like that word. We're going to give you a little bit more substance. We're going to talk about techniques. We are going to talk about intentions. We're going to talk about manifestation to really support you when you're practicing the energy of gratitude, when you are finding yourselves in a state of appreciation. Okay? A state of appreciation far more glorious than practicing gratitude. Why is that? What? All right. So when we practice gratitude, most people think of it as saying thank you to those around us, to the people that support us. Thank you to the universe for the blessings we've received. But when you can find yourself in a state of appreciation, think of it this way. You're in a bubble, and this beautiful bubble is filled with the energy of appreciation. You see things through the eyes of appreciation. And suddenly, my friend, you are connected ever so much deeper with the universe because the universe is always in a state of appreciation. What is it appreciating? Well, it's appreciating you. It's appreciating you for the journey that you are upon. This journey, this path that your soul decided it was going to take to expand the energy of love and of that which is consciousness. And it is so good. When we practice gratitude, what we are doing is keeping ourselves ever more connected to the energy of appreciation. So when we can take a journal, you're going to hear me talk about journals so much that you're going to be like, oh my God, if she talks about the J word one more time. But I promise you, it is going to benefit your life in tremendous ways if you are not already doing journaling. Okay, so I like many journals. I have journals for everything. I have a success journal. I have a purging journal. I have a gratitude journal. I have an intentions or a manifestation journal. I have a journal to just talk about my day. We shared that in the first episode, remember? When I forgot how to keep a register in my checkbook and it saved my life. These books, they're not just books. These are tools that I use and that I support through the education with my clients and with all of you now to really support this journey so that I don't feel alone, so that I feel as if I always have an in with the universe. When I am declaring my successes, when I'm declaring all my blessings, when I'm speaking to the universe with words of gratitude, I'm amplifying the connection that I have with the divine. And we want that, people. We want that bad. So we'll focus just on one journal today, I promise. But we're going to focus on the gratitude journal. And the gratitude journal is where you're going to go to maybe focus on one area of your life that you want to amplify. What are you amplifying it with? You're amplifying it with the energy of spirit. It takes one person in a relationship to bring spirit in to make all the changes necessary to really feel more connected in ways of energy, but also in communication. So we'll use this example, relationship. I like to take a journal and a picture as well of this person and sit with the intention of coming up with as many things as I can to be grateful for. Now, this works when you're wanting to deepen a relationship, but it also works when you're trying to focus on shifting negative energy, let's say frustration or wounds, when you're trying to do some forgiveness work for healing. When you take this picture and you can give thanks for the things that you still see, even though you have anger or hurt, sadness or grief, when you can focus on the blessings and the things that you're grateful for, you shift energy like so much. It is palpable and it doesn't take long for the effects to be witnessed. When we keep a gratitude journal and make it a habit of going into once a day, twice a day, to count the things that we are seeing, whether it is in a relationship, or it is in work, or it is with my money, or it is with, how we want to see this life's experience unfold for us. We are having a connection with the divine that it can then feel into with us. See, when we're tapped into the energy of gratitude, essentially we're tapped into the energy of the divine. It's us actually getting into the alignment. It's not the other way around. The universe does not need to get into alignment. It already is, always will be. But we, however, need to become aligned with that energy in order for us to feel the effects of it. And so that's what this practice of gratitude journaling is all about. Start small. 5 things. Every day, add 1. Find yourself after 30 days with lists and lists of things that you're grateful for, where you found miracles, blessings. I guarantee you it's going to transform your life in tremendous ways. When we set an intention, here's one of the things that I was really excited about and bantering, if I can say that, with my guides, bantering about. I am not one to do goals at the beginning of a year. I'm not one to do goals. Goals feel rigid. They feel as if they have time attached to them in some way. I have to accomplish it by such a time. Where an intention feels like so much more ease and flow. When we set an intention, we're saying to the universe, I intend to receive this thing or have this thing or do this thing or be this thing. But I'm leaving space for you to come in and assist me. See, there's this partnership that happens, that is there, that is evident between you and the divine. And you want that partnership to be 50-50. You don't want to do more. No one wants to do more. And I don't think that it's fair that we ask the universe to do more. Even though there are times when it may feel like we need that just a bit more. We need the universe to really pull in an extended blessing or an additional sign, right? And it always will. It's always there for us. But when we set an intention, I'm leaving space for source to come in and help me with it. Whereas a goal is more ego-focused. In my opinion, hashtag Jackie's opinion, a goal is more ego-focused and also doesn't leave room for the universe to bring in some extra special awesomeness. See, a goal, you have it written down. My goal is to reach 10K. Awesome, you reach 10K. Where if we were to set an intention, the intention is for 10K, but the universe might actually bring me 15, 20, 30. We want an intention to reach something with the openness for more. And I feel like intentions do that rather than goals. So what are you setting intention-wise? When you set an intention, we want to be very clear about the way we set it up wording-wise. I am so grateful for the opportunity to fill in your blank. I am so grateful for the accumulation of fill in the blank. I am so grateful for the abundance that I'm stepping into. I have an intention to create mass amounts of abundance. And I'm so grateful for the universe's support in my achieving it. These are ways we set intentions that allow the universe to come in and play with us. Okay? Manifesting. We touched on it in the beginning. The key to manifestation is gratitude. Hands down. because gratitude is the energy that becomes magnetic when we are in that zone, magnetically drawing to us more things like it. So if I'm grateful for this amazing partnership I have with my husband or my friendship with my best friend, and I am finding all these amazing things that I'm grateful for about them, about it, I am drawing to me more experiences with this relationship that are going to please me, that are going to bring us closer. If I am having gratitude for money and I am seeing where it has supported me tremendously throughout my life, and I am feeling back into those feelings that are connected, perhaps it's security, perhaps it's prosperity, perhaps it is the energy of fun and play, joy, or love. When I am remembering this, invoking it, as we say, well, I'm amplifying this, and the universe is going to support my amplification. Anything we appreciate appreciates more. I like to say, or give a visualization, let's assume you're on an emotional ladder or a vibration. Let me say it that way. Let's assume we're on a vibrational ladder and you're sort of towards the middle. Each time you find more gratitude, each time you find something additional that pleases you, you walk up that ladder. You move up a vibrational ladder into more. And into that level where these intentions that you have or these blessings that you wish to bring in or receive, that's where they are. It's where it lies. Your higher self, your inner being, which is always connected to the universe, more so than it is connected to your physicalness. Always, always, always focused on you. Always focused on you. Always wanting for you what you are wanting for you. When we are focusing on fear, we're wanting fear. We're essentially attaching ourselves to fear. And our higher self, it's there observing and is also giving examples where we can amplify fear. We don't want that. We want to focus on and amplify that of joy or that of harmony. And when we do that, our inner being, our higher self, supports us with more things to see in a harmonious way or in a loving way. That higher self is also future focusing, meaning it has a bird's eye view on your whole experience. It knows what's coming up. When you make going inward and showing yourself appreciation, gratitude, the things from the tip of your toes to the top of your head that you are so radically excited about, you are essentially turning everything from the outside inside. You are focusing less on the outside and more so inside, expanding the connection that you have with yourself, with your higher self, with your inner being, with the universe. That, friend, is where magic takes place. That right there is where everything starts to shift and transform. You suddenly don't see the outside in the same way that you once did before. Those little triggers that really tick you off, they're not ticking you off today. You're actually finding things to be more appreciative of. The trees don't even look the same. Everything has such a brighter color to it because you have allowed the spiritual you to expand within you greater, where there's more spirit to you than there is humanness to you. I mean, that might technically not be a thing because you are in a human body and you are having a human experience. But who doesn't want a little bit more spirit, right? Who doesn't want a little bit more support from the spiritual realm? I know I do all the time. And so I make it a point to make sure that I am tuning in and always asking, how am I feeling? Where am I at? Am I in an energy of panic or anxiety? Am I focusing with pressure or am I focusing with flow? Where your attention goes, energy flows. And I want to be very careful about where I'm giving that precious, precious life force energy. So I want you focusing today on how you can create a gratitude practice for yourself. Is it going to be hitting a journal with all the things you're grateful for and adding each and every day just one or two more? Is it going to be perhaps sitting in a meditation that allows you to tune into your heart and expand it? Because that right there is also linked to appreciation. When you can expand your energy, when you can expand the energy of appreciation into your energy field, choir of angels, let me tell you, my friend, it's life-changing. Or perhaps you're setting intentions for yourself in a new way. One of the things that I think really got away from us is the way we pray. It's the way that we communicate. Some have it backwards where we feel we have to beg a god on some throne, someplace in the ethers, to reign a little bit more happy on my life. Stop beating me up. That's not a thing. Absolutely ever not a thing. You have a loving God always focused on you in the most miraculous and abundant and amazing ways. But you're the one that's not being easy with you. You're the one that's not owning what you are, which is a spirit in a body. You're not owning what you are, which is a very powerful spirit in a body. And because you're connected to the universe, you are a little ounce of the universe, you are already done. You're already there. You already have all the things that you once could or possibly could desire. It's already within you. So we don't have to pray in such a way where it's like, God, please, 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 please send all your damn angels down here because this one needs help. We don't have to pray that way. We can pray with an energy of expectation, with an energy of anticipation. I am receiving what I need right here and now. I am grateful here and now for the signs I need, the downloads I need to amplify my prosperity. I am. Can you feel the difference in the energy? Please help me versus I am already in possession of what it is that I desire. I just have to see the path before me that leads me there. Guide me. Guide me. So much more power behind that. I think we fall into a victim energy when we assume the universe is against us or we're missing out on the club of universe. You know what I mean? Like we're either in the club or we're out of the club, right? Like the universe is either loving us today or we're on its hit list. And that's not a thing, friend. It's not a thing. The universe is not doing anything to you. In fact, what it's doing is everything for you to see where you are so that you can make the shifts and changes that you need to get you back into alignment with the you that's inside that always had the power, always had the knowledge, always had the potential and the purpose to make it happen. Where are you right now? You know? All right, friends. I'm really excited for this conversation to spill over into the comment section when you come back and share a little bit about what your feelings are around these techniques, meditation, gratitude journals, setting intentions, focusing on manifesting amazing, wonderful things. Like I want to know where you are. If you have struggled with this, friend, know that you are not alone. There are so many things that I can tell you. Even having done this and witnessed this and experienced this and been blown away by this, there's always going to be that bigger thing that might be too hard. It's not, I promise. But I too can fall into that. Allow me to support you. Post in the comments. Share some feedback. Be vulnerable. Open yourself up. Okay, I promise the universe is going to come in great ways to support your expansion. I'm looking forward to next week. Next week, we are going to be looking at ways to really embody the knowingness of who you are. How do I embody the knowingness of who I am? And how do I connect to that higher self you've been talking about? Where is she? Because I'd like to talk to her right now. I'll see you next week as we explore all that and more. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day wherever you are. We'll catch up again soon. Hey. It is that time again. It is #AskJackie. This is where you, the listener or the viewer, if you're on YouTube, you get to submit your requests for more information or your questions for answers, divine guidance and clarity. I'm so excited. Today's question is actually one that I received from multiple people. So I knew I had to take this into the first hashtag Ask Jackie, and I needed to answer it right away. So what happens when we have a loved one struggling in their experience? What is it that we can do? How do we show up for them? The first thing I would say is we do not make it our responsibility. We don't make it our responsibility to show up and fix things for them, because the truth is they're having a human experience right now that's giving them an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to expand. So if I come in as the mom, or I come in as the sister, or I come in as the daughter, and I fix it for them, what did they learn? They learned that they can come to me and I'll clean up the mess. We cannot want for someone more than what they want for themselves. This is one of these really beautiful moments. It's bittersweet because it's bitter on our end. It's sweet once they get the realization of it, but it isn't easy to watch someone struggle. But when you can hold them in an energy of love and an energy of anticipation for what's to come for them, when you can see them out of these current circumstances and these current situations, and you see them thriving, that is the energy you want to add to their situation as the solution. But getting in there and wanting more for them and trying to fix it for them and heal it for them does not help them in any way, shape, or form. They're here to have their own experience. And as hard as that is, we aren't meant to do it for them. We're meant to do it only for ourselves. The thing that you can also learn is, what do I feel about the situation? If this was me, what would I be doing, thinking, saying, and how would I want someone to really hold space for me? Not by doing it for me, but supporting me, right? So I hope that clues you in, gives you a bit of inspiration and guidance when it comes to supporting other people when they're struggling. Part of being, in an energy of manifestation is staying in our own lane and staying focused on what we want, while still having a full awareness that as I achieve the things I desire, people learn from it. They see it, they're inspired by it, and they benefit greatly from it as well. So don't get yourself tripped up in other people's worlds. Stay in your own, stay focused on you, and all will come together. Until next time, friends, have a great day. Well, that's a wrap for today's episode. Thank you so much for listening. If you've enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and leave a review on Apple Podcasts. It makes it so much easier for others to find the show. Until next week, all my love.